Okay, y'all, we are down to the wire. There are two left. We are on number 9. So after this one, we have one more question. And the ninth question is, how are you doing? Wow. That speaks volumes. When somebody can ask that question, or you can ask yourself that question, how am I doing? How are you doing? It means so much, even though it's one, two, three, 4 words. Really, it means so much when you can ask somebody how they are doing, whether or not they're going to reply with an extensive reply or something really real short, like I'm fine, but you can still read body language or hear it in the tone of somebody's voice. So, really thinking about asking that question, how are you doing? But then also going within. Don't forget to have peace of mind. You have to go within. So, really thinking about for yourself, how am I doing? You know, really, I think that's a powerful, powerful question, because it shows empathy. It shows that you have care for others, but not only for others, for yourself. If you can ask yourself that question and be able to monitor that each and every day, be thankful, grateful, um, especially with gratitude and the intentions that you have for each and every day, having that gratitude and really saying, how am I doing? Asking that question, how are you doing? Or asking somebody else, it really, really can make a world of a difference. Just something as short and as brief as that. How are you doing? But then sitting there and thinking, how am I doing? So I think this is a very powerful question, um, because you can get so much out of the response, because that'll help you to know how you can proceed with your day. What is something that you need to do to pivot and shift if you're not feeling so great for the day? But it also brings about transparency and honesty, to ask yourself that question, how am I doing? We always ask other people how are they doing, but really it's a check-in. It's a check-in for yourself. It's another way to measure, right? Another way to measure and really have time and space for yourself, to really give yourself time, time to reflect. And this can be incorporated, because once you know how you are feeling, you know what to do after. You know what action steps to take after that. You know how to respond to a person that is stressing you, or a place, or a thing. So these are all things through the coaching that can be addressed as well, and also look at the ways to show support in those areas. Even from that question, how are you doing? That response, a person as me as a coach or a consultant would want to know how I would be able to help support, to help be an accountability partner, to help empower, or even build off of the resiliency that a person has already, so that they can know for themselves how they are really doing. But then tapping in and asking our own selves that question, even as coaches. We're all human. We're all not perfect. So, like I said, even though we're not perfect, it's also making sure that we're improving, right? So it's not just about perfection, but improving. And with that being said, we're going to get down to the last question, y'all. We're on the last question. So check out the next video.